After the interview that Ghislaine Maxwell had with Todd Blanche, we then saw her transferred to what has been described as a cushy prison facility. And Julie Brown, she's a reporter with the Miami Herald, and for years she has tirelessly reported on the Epstein story. And she has some recent reporting on a letter that Congressman Jamie Raskin sent to President Trump. And I want to read parts of that letter. In that letter, Raskin says that Ghislaine Maxwell is working on a commutation application. He also reveals that inside that cushy prison, that federal law enforcement staff working there have been, quote, waiting on Ms. Maxwell hand and foot. He also quoted a top official there saying that he's, quote, sick of having to be Maxwell's bitch. Raskin then posed this question to President Trump. What information is Ms. Maxwell agreeing to suppress in order to receive such outlandishly favorable treatment as a federal prisoner and convicted sex offender? What do you think the answer is there? And based on the emails that have been released, did we learn anything in there that could answer that question?
I don't think we learned anything from the emails. The emails ended in 2019. But I do think that Maxwell's situation right now, having been moved to this minimum security dormitory type facility in Bryan, Texas, from the lockup, the federal lockup she was in Florida, is absolutely a quid pro quo in the sense that the government is taking care of Maxwell right now. And it's disgusting. I can tell you this, in speaking to some of Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell's victims, for her to be treated the way she's being treated and waited on as she is by the warden there and others is revolting. She's a convicted of sex trafficking of minors. She shouldn't, first of all, according to the Bureau of Prisons guidelines, she shouldn't be in the facility that she's in. And I've attempted to reach officials with the Bureau of Prisons several times about this, and no one is talking. To me, this is something that came out of her interview with Todd Blanche. It's absolutely wrong. The victims are horrified over the treatment that she's receiving right now. And they're so fearful that President Trump is going to pardon her or give her a reduced sentence. Of course, he has the right to do that. And we know that she recently requested that. But I do think if there was something that was positive that came out of the release yesterday of these emails from Jeffrey Epstein's estate to the Oversight Committee, it's the fact that now there's even more publicity around this, and it is disgusting to the American public as to some of the things that Jeffrey Epstein said about Donald Trump in these emails. And I'm hoping that this public outcry now will stop an attempt by Ghislaine Maxwell to receive a pardon from President Trump. But again, at the end of the day, he marches to his own drummer. He'll make whatever decision he wants. But I think that if he were to give Maxwell a pardon, it would appear to the public that he is guilty of something, that he is trying to hide something, and that's why he's being nice to this woman.